Hello, Ungoogleable. Welcome to your life. Today is beautiful. Please log in.
You've paid a few taxes, there's no right-hand drive version, and it's a technology that's available now, but it's also massively complex. It's not ultimately as usable or as flexible as a combustion engine, and it's not a car for the people, is it? Although this is modular, so imagine 740 something horsepower. Well, you could take a third of this and stick it in an A-Class and you're away. Not as much fun as that though. I mean, that is just Back to the Future when you squirt it down the straight, isn't it? Blimey, Riley. Torque vectoring, very, very interesting. Now there are 3 modes here and we can play with them. So we have the ability to switch off torque dynamics into sport now. So this allows me, again, to have a completely different chassis setup on the car. So this is less cautious, it'll allow a bit of slip. Look at that, a bit of slip. And this is all done through electronics. I mean, it's slippery as hell and it's just managing everything for me. And it's all done on steering angle. What's really freakish about the dynamics of this car with the torque vectoring is that in a conventional sports car you have the same ultimate behaviour of the car and you just play with the levels of intervention. Yeah, you can put more support into the car by stiffening the dampening up and you can play with other bits and bobs, and some cars have differentials that will change a bit as well, but ultimately the character of the car is the same. You just play with the intervention levels. With this car, when you go from Comfort to Sport Plus, you have a totally different car. It feels quite different. It performs differently. The axles behave differently according to the grip levels and the amount of power being thrown at them. Bizarre. So, Sport mode gives us a bit more slip. Mega. Absolutely mega. The vaguely oversteering electric car. Tell you what though, we can try the completely oversteering electric car. That's an electric car in a skid. About 5 minutes ago, I was out on the track, which is wet, oversteering a 4-wheel drive electric car. I've never done that before. So rather than stand around that car and try and have my mind blown, we've come inside to this cutaway, and I want some of this technology explained to me, how this works, why it works, and how they've reached this level of performance from the car, because I just wasn't expecting it. Okay, first of all, 4 electric motors, yeah?
4 electric motors, 1 in each wheel.
Torque split 25% per corner.
That's the basic setup, yes.
But it can change.
And it will change if you're driving in a dynamic way. Torque vectoring will help you set the right torque on the right wheel in the right second.
So we have the battery packs mainly in the centre of the vehicle within the carbon structure, which is completely different to an SLS. So even though the car looks like an SLS on the outside, underneath is nothing to do with an SLS at all, is it? It's completely different.
It's completely different. We changed the body in white in terms of the center of the vehicle, the spine of the vehicle.
Yeah.
We do have a zero intrusion cell made out of carbon fiber, which is
Today was a wonderful day. Please come back tomorrow.
Red, blue, green.
Mic check 1 2.
Congratulations. You reject the good enough. You reject words like symbolism and postmodernism. Obsolescence is not part of your vocabulary. Every night, every day, every step of the way. The diktat of fashion. The agenda of the color wheel. Gone. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. I repeat. It takes more than a pretty face to catch your attention. Good. That is very good. We are source decoded. For you. For the most perfect moisturizer. The most advanced cosmetic lineup. Scientifically proven, scientifically tested. For you.
Congratulations. Calibration concluded.